This is the channel where I talk about narcissistic abuse as well as recovering from it and codependency. So, thank you so much for joining me. If it is your first time, welcome and thank you again. And if you are coming back, well, welcome back. Hey, it's good to see you. Listen, if you find anything that I say interesting or helpful to you, press subscribe, turn on the notifications, as well as share it with a friend. And I enjoy it a lot when you get in the comments and you share your thoughts and you give me some feedback and we engage in some conversation so that we can all together continue to grow and heal and move on from this insidious abuse. So I got another email, and so I'm going to be responding to that question. And so today's question is: if a narcissist doesn't care about you right now, will he notice or will they notice the no contact rule that you apply? Will they return? So we're going to be talking about no contact. Now, the very first thing that I do want to say about the no contact rule is it is purely your business. Do not tell the narcissist. Do not tell them your plan to go no contact because it's always been about the narcissist, and now it's time to make this about you. You have to think of them as your enemy and don't look at this as a tit for tat. Well, oh, you did this to me, and so I'm going no contact. It's not a game. They are built for games and they will win every time. It's like getting in a screaming match with a narcissist. You will never win. So don't do it. Don't take the bait when they set you up to engage in that kind of discourse. No, disengage from it. So don't tell them your plan. Like, think about this. Like, when the narcissist first met you, they selected you for this abuse. They selected to take you down this path that would be detrimental to your well being. They chose it. They didn't care about who they were going to affect, whether you have children or you don't have children. They don't care about what kind of life you had up until that point, whether you've been fighting battles and now you're finally getting yourself together, and then here they come with their mess. They don't care about any of that. So why would you give them that kind of ammunition? Like, listen, they selected you. Did you hear me? They chose you for that abuse, so they don't deserve any warning. And nobody goes to war by letting their enemy know, hey, these are the ammunitions that we have. We're going to launch you at this day and this time and take it or leave it. There's nothing like that. You have to be just as you have to be on your game because they are going to be on their game. And here's one thing: if you do tell them that you're going to go no contact, there is a good probability or good likelihood that they are going to try to sweet talk you to not do that. They're going to love bomb you again. And why will they do this? So that they can no contact you first, so that they can give you the silent treatment, so that they can have the opportunity to set you in devaluation and discard. Because guess what? Uh, excuse me, this is a game to them. They don't take anything seriously. They don't take you seriously. Nothing is ever that serious with them. So as you make your plans to go no contact, keep your mouth shut. Remember, mind your business, drink your water, and flourish in your life. Do not tell them, all you're going to do is, if you let them know, is create a space for drama, strife and pain to exist in your life. And they don't deserve that. Just continue to plan in silence. They will never change, and that's what you have to tell yourself. They might switch it up. They might switch up their behavior temporarily, like I just said, only so that they can have the upper hand and inflict that kind of pain on you. Because remember, with them, it's all about power and control. So it's got nothing to do with, oh, they possibly changed. Yeah, for a quick minute, because you told them, you gave them the game plan, and they are going to outplay you. So don't even do it. And when it comes to no contact, you have to remember, listen, guys, no contact is no contact. It does not mean that, okay, I'm just going to drive by and see what's going on by the house. No, no contact. It doesn't mean that, oh, you're going to email them. Some people look at the no contact like, oh, I didn't talk to them on the phone or I didn't text them, but you emailed. It's not about sliding in DMs and inboxes. It's none of that. And don't give them your new phone number. Like, that was such a difficult thing for me. Well, not giving them my phone number, but like going no contact, because I found myself blocking new numbers almost every day until it got to the point where it was just ridiculous and I had to change my number. And I really battled with that for a long time because, like, I had had my number for several years, and it was the number that my clients knew me on. It was the number that they were able to reach me on. And now suddenly I just had to change. And I wasn't able to inform everybody. There were some people who had my number, but had not spoken to me in an extended period of time. And so now here they are looking for me on a number that didn't work. So, yeah, I lost business, but guess what? I gained peace of mind. Things like money, property, I mean, value, like just physical things, like, material things, should I say. We will always recover those things. It was devastating initially to think that, oh, I felt like I put in so much work in my business, and then this happens and I have to change my number. And then I realized how much I actually lost out on. And then I also felt like I was losing my credibility because, I wasn't available where I said I was. And I actually also had to take a time out for myself. So I did feel like, what, I lost some credibility. But let me tell you something. What's for you will always be for you. Nobody can take that away. And you cannot put a price tag to your peace of mind or your mental well being. Like, go no contact. And, don't worry about them being sweet and kind and just wonderful to the next victim that you want to exert yourself into their mental space. No, they don't have the capacity to do anything good for you. So even though they may be acting one way to the new victim, they may have just picked this person up, or to the new supply. They may just as simply engage this person to get on your nerves. They may have done this simply to fill the void that you moving on and leaving has caused them. That person may be there to just soothe that narcissistic injury that you issued when you decided to go no contact. So don't take these people seriously. Like, yo, don't do it. And please, by all means, do not break your no contact. Stay with it as long as you can, which is forever. And if you do break it, because like I've said before, I've done it. I've broken my no contact rule. It's okay. Pick yourself up immediately and keep moving. Go no contact, and no contact again is no contact. So that's my thoughts on that. What do you think? How would you handle that? Would you tell them, the narcissist, that you were going no contact? Share your thoughts in the comments. I would really appreciate to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today. And like always, love yourself and love each other.